Welcome to Chamber Check-In. Today I'm with Kristin Altieri with BeLocal Gilbert. Kristin, welcome.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. I am excited to learn about BeLocal Gilbert. I actually have to say that reading the interview before this, I actually learned a little bit about how you serve new residents in our community. Can you share what you do?
Absolutely. Yes. So BeLocal Gilbert is a resource and recommendations guide. It's a physical guide. So that is geared towards just that, the brand new home buyer in Gilbert. We currently service 4 out of Gilbert's 6 zip codes. So 85298, which is way down south where I live, 297, 295, and then 296, if you kind of go in order. But the thought behind it is that, when a new person moves, regardless of where you're moving to, you are in a position of just being overwhelmed. You're trying to get acclimated, learn the area. And so what we've done through BeLocal, the brand itself, is really just try to put all of the local recommendations into one source that a new person can refer to, find best businesses, and just really ingrain themselves in the local community to whatever level that is. Everybody's a little bit different. And so we've just worked really closely with the town and different businesses. We've done a lot of crowdsourcing to put the information together. And so it's your one-stop shop of everything that you would want to know about Gilbert, the history, dining information, pet information, whether you've moved here with kids, whether you're a senior and kind of looking for those resources.
I agree. Making a move of any shape or size can be overwhelming. And so having a resource like this is so valuable to our new residents in Gilbert. And we get so many new residents every day, which is a wonderful thing. How do we as businesses, if we want to provide resources to those new residents, how do we do that through BeLocal Gilbert?
Yeah, there's a number of different ways. Obviously, I've partnered with businesses in the local area, most of them East Valley, I would say, in a marketing or advertising capacity. So these are businesses that really understand that a new person doesn't have word of mouth or referral to go off of. And so they are kind of in a position of not only setting up services for years to come, but then kind of at a loss of who to use. And so through this process, I've met so many wonderful business owners that just have top-notch businesses that want to be partnered in this. And so that is one way. Through social media, we kind of look at that platform as a way to, not only educate people in Gilbert about everything that Gilbert has to offer, but then also to educate them about the businesses that are partnered with us in this publication. So we do kind of a number of different posts through that platform. We'll do community posts. We'll do things that are just fun, entertainment, but then we also try to spotlight different businesses. Some that are just new to the area, and then others that have obviously then partnered with us through the publication.
So how do you get your publication into the hands of new residents?
Good question. So when a deed records, that's public information, and then our publishing company purchases the lists for those. And so every single month, we take the lists and then distribute the publication through direct mail. So the new people moving in should be receiving it within a 30 to 45 day period max after their deed records.
That's great. And you do some partnership with local real estate agents as well?
Correct. So we've kind of looked at the reasoning behind that is that, one, if someone is choosing to move to Gilbert, let's say they're moving from just a different part of the valley, oftentimes they're using a realtor to find their home. And so then they're relying on that realtor to then also help them get acclimated to their new surroundings. So if you've moved from the North Valley or West Valley, and now you're over here in the East Valley in Gilbert, you're still kind of getting acclimated. You're probably not going to go all the way back to the west side for your dentist. I always like to use that as an example. You're probably going to try to find a new one. And so oftentimes the realtor becomes that word of mouth or referral. And so we've worked with different agents in a couple different capacities. So any agent can customize the BeLocal link and hand those, or provide those digitally to prospective home buyers. They can use them just even for past movers that have already moved here. It's still helpful information. We've also worked closely with different agents who have purchased copies of the BeLocal, so they're handing them out and kind of using them to help sell Gilbert. Like, who wouldn't want to look through something really pretty about the area that they are potentially moving to. And then through those different partnerships, we are now creating different layers. So different ways, again, to kind of highlight businesses that we work closely with.
That's awesome. So I have to tell you, I recently had some relatives move here from across the country. And some of the questions they asked, even in the position that I hold, I was starting to discover things that I have taken for granted or just haven't noticed in my time living here. I'm wondering, how do current residents engage with your product?
Yes, so current residents are able to find the product digitally online. So that is updated monthly. I can provide the link and whatnot after this, but yeah, anybody can look at it online. It's everything that goes into it is then clickable. So you can click on different ads. We're actually updating part of our digital platform currently. And so in the future, in the next month or two, you will actually be able to click on anything that has a website. So for all the listings that are in here for dining, again, like kids sports league, stuff like that, you'll be able to click right on the website and go to that platform and engage on that level. Also through social media, people can also engage in our post. A lot of times we'll post a picture of maybe it's a pretty landscape, or maybe we're actually highlighting a new business that's opened in Gilbert. And so then engaging the community in that way of, things that they see or do or places to go. So that's another way that locals can engage and kind of provide us more feedback.
That's great. Well, Kristin, you've been a great member of our Gilbert Chamber, often at our Women Empowered events and our networking opportunities. So if other members or people in the business community want to connect with you, there's a good chance they'll run into you at one of those events, but also they can reach you through email or online. What is your website?
Yes. So the website is belocalpub.com and then /Gilbert. So on that, like I said, we're kind of revamping the website right now, which is awesome. There's going to be a lot more layers to it. So right now people will be able to physically click on a contact the publisher link, and that will send me a direct email. Like I said, you can also find the digital publication there and click through. I do have a welcome piece within it. And so my email, my phone number, all that is in there. I just don't readily share it, but you can find me that way.
Awesome. Well, good. Kristin, anything else you want to share?
I think the only thing I would like to point out, just because I have it sitting here in front of me, is to start noticing the BeLocal Gilbert stickers around town. Any brick and mortar business can have this posted outside their building or on a window, what have you. And then if you scan the QR code here, it will actually take you to the digital version of this. So again, just another way for the local community to support BeLocal. It's an easy way to just be involved without, physically being involved in the publication.
I love it. Well, thank you for your work to welcome our new residents to Gilbert. It's an important job.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.